Yo. Hey guys. Welcome back to another video, and thank you so much for joining me yet again. If it is your first time here, andiswa.mojapelo, and on this channel we chat about all things related to managing your money and adulting in general. So if that sounds like your type of vibe, please make sure that you smash the subscribe button and you become a member of the team if you do enjoy this type of content. I come back after a few weeks off, and I come back with my front camera, so I'm not sure what the quality is going to be doing today, but the reason I'm using my front camera is because, guys, I want us to attempt a mukbang, which is something different on the channel. And in our mukbang we've got fries, we've got boerewors cocktail style, we've got jalapenos. I've never eaten this size before, they're usually much smaller, and we've got chicken strips as well. This is called the Lodge Basket. Is it focusing? Is it focusing? This is called the Lodge Basket. And then we've also got a ranch dip as well that you probably won't see. And then for dessert we've got some cheesecake and some ice cream that is already melting because I was doing some work. And then we've also got water to drink, right? And I just wanted us to, before I record the video that I'm going to record after this, I wanted us to just chat about this content creation space. And let me be honest, I really struggle in real life, not that this is not real life, to multitask eating and talking as well. I don't think I'm going to be successful at this. I'll probably end up like taking 2 bites and that'll be it, and it'll be more about the conversation, right? Which is also fine. So today I wanted to speak about the content creation space and where my mind has been at when it comes to that space, right? And that's because, okay, this has nothing to do with the break that I took. The break that I took honestly was because I was just busy with other stuff. But you see, I have been thinking a lot about what it is that I want to do in the content space, what is it that I'm trying to achieve, and all of those things. And one of the things that Ulindo once said to me is that she feels like I'm one of the people who really stuck to her guns when it came to what it is that I would like to create content about, or when it came to a niche, so to speak. And I was very intentional about what I wanted my channel to be about, and I think I stuck to that a lot, right? But I've just been thinking, man, I don't know, like, I'm enjoying YouTube, I'm enjoying creating content, I'm enjoying the relationships that I'm building and the conversations that I'm having. But something that's been at the back of my head a lot on this channel and regarding and surrounding this channel is the fact that, like, am I creating the impact that I wanted to create? And is the channel achieving what I wanted it to achieve for myself and for others as well? So yes, here and there I receive feedback about, or testimonies about, hey, this is what I've done with my finances, etc. But I feel so far removed from the actual impact. Like, are people really starting to save? Are people really paying off their debt? Are people really looking at money differently and achieving some of the goals that they have? Beyond a comment here and there in terms of engagement of YouTube, I don't really have a good hold of that, right? So now this is a very informal chat, so I didn't structure it to anything like that. So please bear with me. Yo, that was very messy. So, like, I've just been thinking, am I getting the results that I want to? And most importantly, the results that I want to is to help people and to help them impact their lives. And am I doing that? And how do I measure that? How do I know that it's actually happening? Because like I said, other than those 2 or 3 people that are actually sharing, I don't really know. And I don't know how comfortable I am with that, because my dream and my goal for the channel has never been being a full-time YouTuber, or like creating content full-time, or partnering with brands or anything like that. It's always been around building a community with people who care about their finances and who want to work towards their financial freedom. And in as much as, you know, I enjoy creating the content as well, a part of me feels like, but you know, are people listening? Are people going to act? Are people going to make decisions that are different based on what you're sharing? You know, are those 2,800 and something subscribers actually real? Do they exist? Do they care? Do they want to care? And all of those things, I'm just letting you guys in my mind in terms of like some of the things that I've been thinking about. And I've been asking myself, because a lot of people that I started with this YouTube journey with are now like signing up on different websites to partner with brands and like get promotion work and influencer work at a micro level, so that they can grow as influencers and sort of like partner with brands on a long-term perspective. Like, for example, using a trade exchange where brands give you products and you create content based on those products, and then you create some form of relationship with them so you can work together in the long term. That's not something that I'm into. That is not something that I desire or that I want to do long term. Like, I don't want to be a content creator. And it sounds weird because I'm here in front of you, a supposed YouTuber, and I'm telling you that I don't want to be a content creator. Like, I am not for aesthetics, guys. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but me wearing black in all my videos is very intentional. It's because I don't want to think about what to wear. I don't want the focus to be what I'm wearing. I want the focus to be the conversations that I'm having, not the aesthetics, you know? And I'm starting to wonder if there's a space on social for people like that, or if social is just for aesthetics and vibes. These are really, really good. So, you know, I'm starting to wonder, like, is there space for that online, or, you know, is online more for aspirational influencing and people wanting to see things that they want to be and want to do, and not necessarily, you know, want to have conversations about where they are and how to move and shift from there from a practical perspective. Because how do people do this? Yeah, because if you look at the type of content that sells on social media, or the type of content that actually goes viral and stuff like that, it's not the educational stuff. It's not the do 1 2 3 in order to get to where you are. It's more like the luxury unboxings, it's the hauls, it's that type of stuff. And it's just making me wonder, man, if this is the right platform for something like that, or if you want to do the type of work that I want to do, which is impactful work. Is this the right space to be in order to achieve that? And how do you measure success, right? Because with that stuff, you measure it using views and stuff. I don't care about that, but I want to know that the 100 people watching my videos are actually saving now and are doing all of those things. So I have been thinking about that, and I can't lie and say that it does not affect, you know, my motivation. I'm not quitting YouTube, but I can't lie and say it doesn't affect my motivation in terms of creating content. When I think of having a conversation, I'm like, do people really want to hear this? Maybe they don't. Maybe I should talk about something that they do want to hear about, and not necessarily stick to the things that they need to hear about. And yeah, I've also been thinking about the fact that, you know, partnering with brands for, like, you know, with like luxury brands, or with even with like cosmetics, and I just don't want to make content. I don't want to make content. I don't want to make content. So that's not my space, you know. It's not something that I want to do. And then I ask myself, should I have created a podcast instead? And things like that. I don't know. But something that I have come up with, which I think will help, and I'm going to focus on it fully next year. If you haven't seen my community page already, I started a what do you call it again? What do you call this thing, man? A membership channel. I started a membership channel. I started a membership channel on my YouTube channel, and one of the reasons was because of this aching feeling of wanting to connect with people more and wanting to deepen the relationship a bit more, and also like see if things are actually working and how I can better help. And I feel like if you're doing that at a distance, you can only do it so much, whereas if you're right next to the person, then it's much more effective. So that's why I started the membership space, because I was like, you know what, every time I speak at events or I get invited to certain things, people are like, okay, I hear you and I want to do something about it, but how, when, you know, who's going to guide me and what are they going to tell me? And what I used to do is I used to refer them to other places, but they'd be like, I just want you, like, I want you to speak to me through this issue that I'm having that's related to finances. And it's not about the money. It's not about, you know, rand values. It's about what I'm going through. And then I started playing around with this concept of money therapy and group therapy, and a space where people are able to speak about money in a non-judgmental, non-biased space, where they're really able to, like, you know, pour their hearts out around finances and their challenges around finances, and how nice it would be if we had a space like that. But things like that obviously need effort, and they need time, and they need someone to focus on that. So that's where my headspace has been at. How do I grow that membership channel? How do I, you know, make sure that the people who are a part of it, the few people who are a part of it, really receive value? And I feel like because I'll have a direct connection with those people, it's going to be easier for me to see if they're actually implementing the changes, and if they're not, what are some of the stumbling blocks, what are some of the things that you know, they need help with, and how can I help on a more personal level if I give my time to it. So please do check out the membership channel if you are interested to, in 2024, change your finances, you know, have a relationship where you have someone to bounce ideas off. The way I think about it, guys, is exactly how therapy works, but this is like therapy for money. It's like financial therapy. By the way, financial therapy is actually a thing overseas, and I feel like it's something that is so needed in this country as well. But to be honest, I feel like most of us don't value that service enough to actually pay for it, because we feel like it should be free, or we feel like it's not effective, or we feel like there are other things that we would rather have, rather than pay for something like that. But I do want to venture in that next year a bit more. I've already got the join button on my channel if you are interested, but I think we're going to formally start, even though I've had some interested people, in January 2024. That's when the first newsletter is going to be out. So it's split into two. There's the first level that is for the masses who just want group sessions with like-minded people, and also a newsletter every month. And if I do create videos for those specific channel, you know, for that channel group, then you'll get access to that. So, but I didn't put it on the list of items because I don't want to hold myself to that. So what I'm committing to is one newsletter every month, and one group session as well. So that is the 99 Rand per month one. YouTube obviously takes a portion of that, and then I keep some of it as well. So that is the what did I call it again? I think I called it the premium level. I'm not really sure, guys. I'll share a screenshot, but I also posted it on my community page. But that one is 99 Rand a month, and it's the newsletter and the group sessions. Then there's the other one that is more personal, more private, really requires a one-on-one attention. You really want like a coach and a guide, and that one is 299 Rand per month. Again, this is not about rand values. This is not about money. This is just conversations. It's just prioritizing the importance of conversation and discussion, the importance of unpacking, the importance. I don't even want to go into detail. We'll do that in the session. But the point is, I feel like there is a gap in the space for just the non-monetary part of managing your money, like your background, the implications of the decisions you've made, forgiving yourself, moving past certain things. And I really think that there should be a space that unpacks some of that. So If you want that one-on-one session added on top of what I just mentioned now, that is going to be $299. And yeah, that is more the intimate, private, one-on-one attention that you get with practical steps as well. Like, it's not just going to be like background talk and stuff like that. And I think through that and some of the other initiatives that I'm still thinking about and planning out, I'm going to feel like I'm making an impact, and I'm going to feel like I can get this channel to give me the tangible results that I believe should be there if people are implementing certain things. I feel like it's going to take the relationship to the next level and honestly giving it another layer, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, man, those have been some of the things that I've been thinking about. And I was thinking the other day as well that with this content creation space, everyone now has a channel. Doctors have channels, and doctors are creating social media content. Every specialist, it almost feels like every specialist is under pressure to now be on social media, even though it's something that they do not honestly enjoy. And I want to say to the person out there who is a professional, who doesn't plan on becoming a full-time social media creator or a full-time digital creator, and you just honestly enjoy your niche and what you enjoy, don't feel pressurized to join this app, that profile, and become a full-time influencer or digital creator. I think that there's a space for everyone, and I think that each and every one of us have something to offer, and we shouldn't feel under pressure to create your mainstream kind of content in order to fit in. Or at least I would like to have my own little space on the internet that but doesn't put me under pressure to do that. Guys, like I guessed, I didn't eat much, but I did have quite a few. So yeah, man, thank you so much for listening to my thoughts and listening to some of the things that have been on my mind lately. Let me know what's on your mind lately in terms of the journey that you're taking, whether it's a job, whether it's content creation, whether it's a business idea or entrepreneurship. I'd really like to know what's been on your mind, and what are some of the things that are occupying the space in your mind as well. If you enjoyed this video, which was very unscripted and unplanned, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel so we can see you in the next one. Bye.